Welcome back to the channel. So I have a 2021 Omega Speedmaster, the revised Speedmaster, pretty much revised off the design of the older 105.012 and also the 105.022 from the 60s and 70s. But very cool watch, upgraded movement. Of course, Omega got to go big with this, huge packaging here. This is available at CW Watch Shop, and I will have a link in the description below. Let me get this out of here first, real quick. But it's a complete box papers. It's got everything. So here is the Omega box. Now I had a newer Omega a few years ago, which before this model. And I can't remember the reference, but it had a bigger box than this. I like how they toned this down. It's a lot smaller, so there's a lot less to store, really. You know what I mean? I think the box was, the inner box was like this big. It was like a suitcase, but this is much better. Welcome change here. So, but we do have, which I thought was really cool as well, is right underneath there. And the one I had too had something similar to this, but you do have, some history here that you can look at of different NASA missions and everything. So very, very cool. I'll put this back in here. So that is there as well. Like I said, this is complete. Let's get that back in. There we go. Of course, you have instruction manual here. This hasn't changed. The Omega instruction manual seems to be the same for probably the past 15, 20 years. And let's see, we do have, yes, this is a master chronometer, so we do have that. We do have, warranty information, caliber. This one's the 3861 in here. And then here is your warranty information there as well. So it's complete. It has everything. Let's get into the box and look at this watch here. So many upgrades over the older standard or the previous standard Moonwatch. Now this one is not the Sapphire Sandwich. This is the Heslite version. So, but many changes, which I think they're welcome. I mean, I really like what they've done. I really do. So let's get the dimensions out of the way. We are 42 millimeters from side to side. We are coming in about 13 and a half, about 13.7 millimeters in thickness, 20 millimeter lug opening. Our wingspan from tip to tip, we're coming in at 47.2. So pretty close to the original. The movement, this is running the 3861 movement, which is upgraded to 50 hours of power reserve. It has a free sprung balance, silicone hairspring. They upped the joule count from 19 to 26 joules, still cam actuated. The beat rate still at 21,600 vibrations per hour. It's the first coaxial movement in a Moonwatch. Master chronometer and Meta certified. So, I mean, this is a lot of tech, hand winding and hacking. So something you never saw on previous Omegas. If you watch that second hand there, it hacks. So very, very cool. Still holds 50 meters of water resistance. You have a step dial, which you didn't have on previous models. So you see that step dial there. You also have, now in this model, the Omega symbol is not applied. It is applied on the models that have Sapphire Sandwich and clear caseback, see-through caseback. So if you wanted the applied logo on the dial, you would have a see-through caseback. You do have the dot over 90, which is on the original models. Step dial is on the original models. If you look at that second hand, that chronograph second hand there, let me get it out of the way. If you look right there, that pointed tip at the end there, that is the same style hand as they used on the original models as well, from like 1967, 68. So that's really cool also. So the ones previous to this were just flat bottom. Now, what's also nice is even though it has a master chronometer, meta certified movement, it's been upgraded, with that newer movement. They don't put that text anywhere on the dial. So I love that. They're still keeping in the timeless look of the original. Let's fly that back. There we go. There's the dial. Just a beautiful matte black dial. If you guys love the Speedmaster like I do, and I've owned many models, I don't own one at the moment, but they are just a timeless watch, timeless style. And I like what they've done here. Originally, I was like, oh man, they've changed the movement. It's really not a Moonwatch anymore. Now it's still a Moonwatch, and it's just been upgraded. And it's not any different than a Rolex Submariner. Over the years, they've upgraded the movement over and over again. So it's the same thing. Beautiful bracelet. This is a 20 millimeter, and it looks like it goes down to about 16 millimeter. They've upgraded the clasp. It's got some striations here, Omega logo there, but the clasp is much better than the older models, or the one prior to this. There is no on-the-fly adjustment, but you do have 2 micro adjustments there. So that's actually better than what you were getting with the older models. And screw-in links, very nice, brushed on the sides, polished in the center link there. Well, actually, on the end of the outer links, they're polished, but just very nice, super slinky, nice bracelet. Of course, you are brushed on the sides, polished on top. You have those twisted lugs that Omega is so famous for. And there is your pushers and crown. This one is, like I said, the Hess-Lite version. Here's your case back. Still has the same style case back, flight qualified. So that is also cool. They did add chronometer on there now, chronometer Moonwatch, coaxial master chronometer. So like I said, this is the first Moonwatch to have a meta certified or chronometer movement, because none of them prior were. They were, you'd get about 6 to 10 seconds a day, plus or minus. This thing is running within a second. So not only is it manual wind, hand wind, hack, it is super accurate. So you get pretty much everything in this timepiece that you would want. Yeah, it's just beautiful too. Look at this thing. Wow. Let me put it on my 7.5 inch wrist. Take the Breitling off here. Put it off to the side. Now it's not sized to me, but you'll kind of get the idea. So this is on my 7.5 inch wrist. There's down the barrel shot there. And it just hugs the wrist. I mean, the 47 tip to tip, it's just the perfect size. And it's not, for a chronograph, it is not all that thick. Very, very nice size. Let's take it off. The loom is incredible. Let's do a loom shot. I've always loved the loom on these. Very cool. There's your loom. Super bright. And let's turn the lights back on. So this is available for sale at CW Watch Shop. Check them out. Like I said, it's complete. You have everything here. Complete box, papers. You got it all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.